We've sold another bundle, guys. So this time on our web store, by the way, welcome. My name is Sam. I'm the artist, writer, and creator of Blood Shadow. And like I said in previous videos, the only way I can keep going is if you guys purchase books. Now, on my web store at deathclubcomics.com, you can grab my books, posters. Might drop this hat soon. Might drop some merchandise. But in the meantime, for right now, we're focusing on book sales. Now, we have sold 4 bundles. 4 comic bundles. We can get issues 1 through 4, all done by me, written and illustrated. And I want to take this time to let you guys know what this person said. So a customer, a supporter, left us a note. He said, "Hey bro, can I get these autographed? Question mark. I love the artwork and storyline. I already have issue number 1 autograph and I need them all. Much love and thank you." Well, and I'm going to return it and say much love and thank you. I really appreciate you guys supporting my books. I'm glad you guys love everything from the story to the artwork. I really want to try my best to just, provide you guys with the best stories and artwork. Now, if you're new here, issue number 1, I've sold well over 3,000 copies of. Issue number 2, sold around 1,200. And then issue number 3 and 4, things got a little shaky with the clock app, but that's neither here or there. We're on YouTube now. So there's a code written, I built my web store from the ground up, and there's a code that will tell you how many products have been sold. And I stole that from TikTok pretty much. I sell my books on TikTok Shop still. But basically, whenever you go to the web store or the website, you can see how many products have been sold. So we've sold, 3 issue number 4s, 2 issue number 3s, no issue number 1 or 2s, but we've sold 4 bundles. And, as we progress, YouTube titles will change, everything will change. You guys can literally see me document everything. So right now you guys are in the beginning stages. So right now we've only sold 4 bundles. Later on, it can be 1,000 bundles, 10,000 bundles. Our first trade paperback is coming out very soon once issue 5 is released. I believe every 5 issues, I want to do a volume. So volume 1 of Blood Shadow is coming soon. But for now, grab the bundle because I have no idea when volume 1 will come out or when issue number 5 will come out. But like I said before, issue number 1 was drawn digitally and so was issue number 2. And because of the hype of my comic books, I realized I wanted to give, my fans a lot more bang for their buck. So issue number 3, we decided to stop drawing. Well, actually, this is issue number 4. Issue number 3, we decided to stop drawing everything on the iPad and to do everything traditionally. So we did everything by hand. I can show that on an overhead. I have my comic book artboards over there. So basically this video, I will be breaking down each book. We'll go through some pages, some original art, and then we'll ship this guy's book out. But yeah, issues number 3 and issues number 4 were done traditionally. I have issues 3 and 4 all in one portfolio binder. I love issue 4 the most because this is where I really, shine. This is where I really put my all into issue number 4. Now, I put my all into every book. Every book, I put my all into it. But issue number 4, I really want to just prove myself to my audience and my fan base, that I'm in this for the long run. I want to be this next generation comic book superstar, and I want to use this platform, YouTube, to document literally everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. So right now, sales are low. That's okay. They will progress later on. And I need to be better at my call to action, CTAs, all of these things these gurus tell you for social media. But really, I'm just being raw myself, and we're getting straight to the mustard, right? deathclubcomics.com. That's where you can grab my books. So moving forward, I believe bundles will probably be sold more than anything instead of single issues, right? Because a lot of you guys are new. I'm constantly chasing new customers. Now, once issue number 6 come out after, volume 1, then we'll probably start selling floppies or whatever. And the funny thing to me is that during the whole beginning of my comic book, journey of even starting, first I was just hitting the ground running, going to different comic book shops, amazed with all the support, to be honest with you. Like, they all wanted me to do a signing at their stores, and they thought, issue 1 was so amazing. Now, I don't know if they were just being nice, didn't want to shoot my dreams down, but look, I appreciate every comic book shop that showed any type of love. I appreciate all of you guys. And that's another reason why I actually love this industry so much. You know, granted, what you see online, the negativity that you see online, the people are completely different in person. You know, every experience I've had in person, whether it's with a comic book shop or even a comic book professional at a con breaking down my book, everything was all positive. You know, nothing was negative. I've met a few bad apples along the way saying a bunch of things and I kind of proved them wrong. Don't really talk to those people anymore. You know, one thing someone told me was like, hey, like if you're in a business, you know, of making comics to make money, you're in the wrong business. And I think that is false. You guys know me. We are done with the starving artist trend. But back to what I want to say here is for anyone, you know, that is on this journey for the long haul with me, I'm pretty much documenting every single thing about my book. I wish I documented everything on YouTube when I sold and shipped over 3,000 books, but I know I can do that again. And yeah, so I showed you guys my books. 6 minutes in, let's go over some artwork, break down the book some more, and let's ship this guy's books out. And also, the 4-book bundle is $38, right? You don't have to spend that all at once. I'm aware that my web store does have Klarna and Afterpay through Cash App, I believe. So you don't have to spend it all at once. You can make payments on it. No one will know. It's okay. No one has to know that you're making payments on comic books. So just putting that out there. So, but as we grow and, you know, we progress, there will be a lot more we have to offer. I'll probably have, you know, stuff for, you know, reward tiers, you know, we'll see. But for right now, we are growing this platform, growing our audience. We need a solid core group so we can prove to Hollywood that this should be an animated series or live action film. But you guys know me, I care about ownership. I am not trying to give anything away. So I would rather rely on sales to fund everything on our own. Now, let's get to the art. All right, let's open everything up. Now, this is the cover to issue number 3, and let's show you guys the issue in comparison. So here is issue number 3. This is what it looks like after everything is scanned, colored, you know, all the editing is done. And this is what it looks like beforehand. So this is a pretty crazy size, you know, difference in comparison. Let's kind of scoot this over a little bit so we're a little centered. The reason why everything is blown up and done on 11:17 is so once everything is, you know, shrunken down, you know, we get all of the details in. We don't lose any quality. You know, we want as much detail as possible. So this was done on the blue line art. I don't really use these anymore. I use Bristol, you know, paper. But let's flip through some pages of issue number 3. We'll go over issue number 4 also. You know, as soon as I just want to show you guys what it looks like, you know, penciled and inked, and then also like what it looks like colored. I mean, this is like one of my favorite pages, you know. So I think for the speed lines, I did these digitally on the iPad. Because I'm still trying to get better at speed lines, still trying to work on speed lines. And then, let's see. I mean, yeah, these are like my favorite pages. Like I love these pages so much. And the cool thing about scanning everything digitally, I did not like the face too much on this one. So I used, I believe, let's see, I think I used this face and just copy and paste it and put it here. So there's little, you know, cheat codes and tricks that you can do for your books. You know, there's no wrong way to make comic books, guys. There are no wrong ways to make comics. A lot of people do stuff like that, but okay, what page are we on now? So let's look at this one. I mean, I love how we did the little glow for the fire, the flames. You know, if you read issue number 2, you guys know what happened at City Hall. Same thing, did not like this face. Another, you know, copy and paste, which is cool because it was still done by hand. So same thing here, did not like this body, changed it up. You know what I'm saying? You can do things like that once, you know, you scan everything and you could change things up digitally. So I think this one was, where was this one? Okay, so I think Let's go back. Let's take it back. Let's take it back. So what we did was we flipped this one, changed the head, and this is what we have. I mean, I love this one too. This is amazing. Another one. Did not like the hands here. Did not like the body, just felt off. The proportions were off. The anatomy was just wrong. You know, still working on anatomy. This is the first book we did by hand, guys. It's the first one we did by hand. So we stayed true a little bit, but you know, if we can break everything down, you know, so the best thing that I did was just, hey, let's just blow it up, right? Let's just blow it up and then go from there. This is also one of my favorites. And then I think, you know, same thing, because we scanned it as digital, we were able to just blow it up because this is way too much negative space, way too much negative space. And then throughout this book, there was a lot of experimenting, you know, a lot of detail. This is one of my favorites. This is a new character. This is Shrognoth the Silent Fang. And then I will show you guys one more page of him, and then that's pretty much it. Don't want to. All right, so this is my favorite one. This is, you know, literally my favorite page. You know, this is my character again. Still trying to work on anatomy. Let's see what it looked like colored. Dun, 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 dun. So this is what it looks like colored. Again, really just trying to get, you know, showcase the essence of the Death Club. So they're at the club right now, and they're working on a deal. So this is what it looks like, you know, penciled and inked. So I penciled this on a red pencil and then inked it on top. And very clean lines. The same thing here. So these are the coyotes. They are mercenaries that are cannibals. And then, I mean, I can bring this up a little bit more just to show you guys, you know, the colors. I mean, the coloring will add so much to your art. And one thing I want to let you guys know, like, if you guys plan on drawing your comics by hand, you know, don't worry too much about the details, you know, because a lot of things can be overlooked, and you could hide things with really good coloring. So I love issue 3 to death. I know, you know, we could have done a lot better, and that's why I want to show you guys issue number 4. Oh my God, this is my favorite. This is my favorite book. So for issue number 4, hold on, let me wait for an airplane to pass by. Oh my God. Okay, so for issue number 4, my all-time favorite. This is my favorite. I mean, I know issue number 5 will probably blow issue number 4 out of the water, but this is my all-time favorite. If I'm spoiling things, who cares? I just want to showcase, you know, my work, right? So I really wanted to work on 5-point perspective, and I really want to, you know, work and focus on backgrounds. And I want to show you guys how vibrant, I mean, this is what it looks like once you open everything up. Just really just playing around with colors, you know, trying to get better at coloring, being more vibrant. This is my favorite. This is my favorite page. I'm so sorry. This is my favorite page, but you know, 5-point perspective. This is what everything looks like colored. I'm gonna have to get an ND filter so, you know, we don't get all this glare. But oh, I love this book so much. And then the cool thing about digital is, like, I didn't draw any rains, so I just you know, found a brush and just, you know, add the rain myself. This is like post-production, movie magic. Let's see, what do we have here? All right, so I can show you guys this page, right? Again, this is what it looks blown up, shrunken down, no loss in detail. So I'm trying to become more detailed with my art. I want more details. I want to work on my line weight. Sometimes lines are way too thick. I like really thin lines. But yeah, just trying to go with that Todd McFarlane approach, you know, like with Spawn, you know. And then it's like my books are done. My books are printed gloss. Let's see, we have a Spawn book right here. I think this is, like, I want to get like those hyper details like Todd McFarlane, man. You know, let me see. So this is done. So this is printed on uncoated paper, and man, honestly, guys, this is how my books will look. I want my books to look like this. I need to study Todd a little bit more. You know, just love the way just the details and everything. Now I don't want to, man, yeah. So this is how I want my books to be. This is what the ultimate goal is, you know. And I think I can get there. I think I can get there with my books. We're almost there. So another thing, my books are printed on 80-pound gloss text self cover, which means that the interiors and the cover is the same paper stock. And I think I've shown you guys enough pages. So here are my books that I love so much, and you will too. You will too. And you know, once we get some more traction on this platform, then we will start, you know, working on issue number 5 and then documenting all of that. But here's what all the books look like. This is what you will get in the bundle, bagged and board, shipped to you in pristine condition. I got a bunch of books right now, so if you guys are interested, grab your books today. All right, so my guy said he wanted his books signed. So let's open up our, this is where all of my tools, these are all of my tools, guys. All of my tools. This is what I use to sign my books. I use Poscas. So let's sign his book and get him on his way. All right, so first up we have issue number 1. Show you guys greatness. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's put that one over here. Then we have issue number 3. Sign it over here in this little dead area. All right, so then we wait for this to dry, and then we'll bag and board these and ship his books out. Okay, so we have everything ready, so now let's just print his label. I print everything on my Rollo thermal printer. Very beautiful, very seamless, very easy. Let's bag and board these and send his books off to him. All right, cool. That's 1, 2. Let's put this one in. That's number 3. And we have a beautiful issue number 1. Perfect. All right, so all of his books are bag and board. Now let's show you guys how I pack them. Now I ran out of T-mailer, so I have this other box that I've gotten from Box City that works pretty well, but for extra security, let's bubble wrap his books. So might as well just use the rest of this. Let's wrap everything up in bubble wrap, just so we can, you know, make sure everything is extra safe. Okay, and then we could tape it. All right, everything's bubble wrapped. Now let's get this box, pack everything up, ship it out. Let's construct this box. Man, this is like putting together a pizza box. So we got our box, then we have our bubble wrapped comics, and this is a perfect size, so you know nothing moves around. Close everything up. And that is how I ship my comic books out. So my name is Sam. I'm the artist, writer, and creator of Blood Shadow. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, you'll get issue number 1, which was drawn digitally. Issue 2 was drawn digitally, stepped it up a little bit. And then issues 3 and 4 were drawn traditionally. And again, you can go down to deathclubcomics.com and you can grab your 4-book bundle today. But more importantly, I would love for you guys to give me any type of feedback. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let's get these watch hours up. Please watch the full video so we can either monetize this channel and also, you know, boost sales through our web store. So like always, peace.